doesn't matter what you're going through
or what you have been through. Thank God it's fabulous. I'm Welda Paley.
And I'm Fasia Hilton.
Welcome.
Thank God it's fabulous.
Male nurses.
Patient comfort, values, and beliefs.
Thank God it's fabulous. What is cancer? What is your perception of cancer?
Well, today our guest will be sharing her story on living with cancer.
Thank God it's fabulous.
Friendship. What is a true friend? He's my friend. She's my friend. Can a male and a female be true friends?
What are the benefits of friendship? Are there true friends with benefits or not? How do you know somebody is a friend? What are the criteria? What are the requirements to have a friend?
Thank
God it's fabulous.
Well, today we are going to be talking about career choices.
Do you make career choices based on your habits, or things you love, or what's trending, or what would be your livelihood?
Is it going to be vocational, or is it going to be higher education? What's your choice? It doesn't matter what you're going through
Or what you have been through. Thank God it's fabulous. I'm Welda Paley.
And I'm Fasia Hilton.
Welcome.
Thank God it's fabulous.
Male nurses.
Patient comfort, values, and beliefs.
Thank God it's fabulous. What is cancer? What is your perception of cancer?
Well, today our guest will be sharing her story on living with cancer.
Thank God it's fabulous.
Friendship. What is a true friend? He's my friend. She's my friend. Can a male and a female be true friends?
What are the benefits of friendship? Are there true friends with benefits or not? How do you know somebody is a friend? What are the criteria? What are the requirements to have a friend?
Thank
God it's fabulous.
Well, today we are going to be talking about career choices.
Do you make career choices based on your habits, or things you love, or what's trending, or what would be your livelihood?
Is it going to be vocational, or is it going to be higher education? What's your choice?
All righty. Good evening, good evening, good evening. It doesn't matter what you're going through.
Or what you have been through.
Thank
God
God
is
is fabulous. Welcome to another episode of Thank God is Fabulous. I'm Welda Paley,
And I'm Fasia Hilton.
and we're going to have a nice time this evening.
Yes.
Today we're going to be talking about self-care.
Yes. That's a big one.
That's a big one because self-care is multifaceted. It has so many different areas. And your perception has a big part to play in it.
Yes.
Your body, your mind, and your soul.
Oh, yes.
How you correlate together in one tiny space is what you have to do to take care of yourself and your well-being. Everybody defines self-care in a different manner. So if you can call in today to tell us how you define self-care, that would be really nice. Because some people think self-care is eating well, sleeping well, and carrying on. Some people think self-care is loving somebody and somebody loving them back. So then what happens to those who have nobody that they think love them? Because it's perception, right?
It is.
People love you, but if you think nobody love you, nobody can convince you otherwise. So we're gonna give some little definitions to get you started off, and you can choose what you think self-care is. All right. Self-care is an intentional action on your part to purposefully take care of yourself. You know, the one that can say love yourself, you have to purpose to love yourself.
Yes.
Love yourself to the point, even when you make mistake, you don't beat yourself up. You encourage yourself, you pick yourself up, and you keep going. That's what we're talking about. Some people, they don't need the world to beat them down. They beat themselves really good.
Oh, yes. Yes.
And no matter how much somebody else say it is okay, they refuse to accept it. Because they are the one who, you know, think and feel the way they think. But there are just some common things in life we will talk about today, so that you can see where you are, see how you feel about yourself. You think it's bad, you never know it's bad until somebody who is dark skinned decide they don't like the color that they have. Now you know it's serious.
Yeah.
And it's all in here. It's not real, but it's what you think about it. What's that? You wanna try?
So, yeah, self-care, like she said, you know, it's subjective. Most people, when we talk about self-care, what people think about is mostly they think about just hygiene,
Yes.
you know, but it's there's a lot more to it. You know, you have to, this is where you take the action to preserve or to improve yourself and improve your health.
Yep.
Okay, so when when you brought up the topic for us to talk about this, the first thing that came to my mind also was hygiene, but it's a facet of you know, areas that you can develop
Yep.
to improve yourself. And what I realized is that for self-care, you have to love yourself first.
Hey.
I mean, the man above first, but then you have to love yourself.
Professor,
Because if you cannot love yourself, you cannot give that love to
Ooh.
anyone else. And in this area is where most of us are lacking, because we want to love other people but don't take care of ourselves, don't love ourselves. I was listening to Miles Monroe, and he said something that, struck a nerve. He said, when someone say, I love you, we always say, oh, I love you too. But instead, we should ask the person, do you love yourself? Do you love you? If they can answer that,
Yeah.
then yes, they are able to love you. They are capable of loving someone else.
So true.
The Bible says, love your neighbors like you love yourself. And we say it, we read this and we say it all the time, but until you really sit down to think about it, it's like, wow.
It is deep.
I mean, I was like, I am a victim of this as well. Well, I don't know if I should say a victim, but I'm a culprit of it. Trying to love someone more than you even loving yourself. Not that I don't like
Not
myself.
that you don't love yourself.
Yes.
Not that you don't love
But
yourself.
he said, I love you more. He said, never say that. Never say that. How can you love someone? Now, when you talk about your child, that's a different type of love. When you talk about your parents, that's a different type of love. But at the same time, do not try to love someone else more than yourself. You have to start from your house before you can take it outside.
Just to go where you came from in the beginning, you say you have to love God first, then yourself. God is love.
That's it.
So if you love God, the first thing you will appreciate,
Yes.
the gift that he's giving to you.
Exactly.
Yourself.
And we always say, oh, I love God. But do you really love him?
If you love him, it shows in yourself.
Yes.
Because you show him that you love him in appreciating what he's giving to you.
Exactly.
Life in
Yes.
yourself.
Yes. Yes. And another thing that I read about is that, when Jesus, there's a thin line between loving yourself and being narcissistic. It's a difference. If you love yourself and don't love anyone else and everything is all about you, then that's different. That's not what we are talking about. But in the Bible, Christ, whenever his disciples or anyone spoke to him, he said, I am that I am. It was always I, but he was not narcissistic. Though he loved himself, but guess what? He loved us as well. Mm-hmm. But he could only start from himself. But then it started from the Lord, from God.
From God.
He had to send his son in the flesh. Can you just imagine?
For God so loved the world that he gave.
Oh my God.
His only.
I didn't know this was going to go here.
So true. Because it is so deep. And it always come back to the whole.
Yes.
If you're loving God, because you know what, there's a lot of things that even the Christians do today. They say, oh, I want to show that I love God. This is what they do, right? They go to church. Maybe they go to 3 different services in the daytime. They don't cook to eat. They say, I'll be too busy with the church. I don't have time to eat. Every money they make, they give it to the church. When it's time to pay their rent, they are worried. They say, God, you make way because I know you are the way maker. Then they don't wear the best of clothes to do what they need to do to themselves. They say, blessed are the poor in spirit, for they shall see God. Please take your time with this Bible. Before God asks you, do you really love me? Because if you really love him and he gave you life so that your life will show a light that represents him, and you're not taking care of you, oh yeah, take your time.
Take your time.
Which loving are you loving who? You don't cook to take care of yourself to eat right. You say today we'll be to the church all day, I will just eat farina with sugar and milk. Do you love your body? If you fall down because you have no nutrients, is that loving God or loving
Exactly.
yourself?
Right.
We really got to take care of this thing here the way it's supposed to be taken care of. Some people do everything at the extreme, and the Bible tell you everything should be done in moderation.
Moderation, yes.
Moderation. Some people go to church 3 times a day, but they're the worst ones you can find. What you doing? Trying to show everybody that you always in the church. Yeah, be in the church, do the things of God, but do not forget to love God. Because sometimes we do a lot of things to show, but we really don't. We just want to show. Oh, I want people to see me, you know. They can know that to the church. Your hallelujah, like you, when you start clapping, when the pastor preaching, you will not get in chair because your clapping will not take time. But what are you doing? You were showing off. He will look at me today, whether he like it or not. But you say now you're doing it in the church because that the Spirit of God moving on the inside of you. Okay, let it move on the inside of you. But let's see how much do you even love the Spirit of God. Do you love your neighbor that's next door? Did you even ask them to come to church with you today? You're going to be in 3 different services. Did you invite anybody to church today? No. You got up by yourself early in the morning, took your bag, and you went. Not one soul you not win this week. But you love God.
So true.
We have to be careful. Self-love is body, mind, and soul.
Yes.
You got to take care of all aspects. And it's simple. Sleep when nighttime comes. Go to sleep. Some of y'all, when you're laying down in that bed, at the time you can cook, clean, do the things to the job that you can't do, but to close your eyes and sleep, you can't do it. But you say you love yourself. I go into bed 7 o'clock, at 9:11, your eye ain't closed yet. What are you doing? Planning tomorrow that you got no control over. But you love God, right? Why don't you let him?
Yes.
In the Psalms, he said, I think it's Psalms 3:5 or Psalms 5:3, one of them, he said, I gave my beloved sleep. So how come you alone can sleep in the night, you in the bed, your eye can close, and you try to fix everything unfixable? But you in the bed. Tomorrow when I get up, why don't you just wait till you get up? I will do this, I will do this, I will do this, I will do. Can you wait? If you will even see tomorrow, it's not promised. Self-care. It's not just about the hygiene.
No, not at
You
all.
can take bath, wear the most expensive perfume. If you don't eat well, you will fall down in the street for hunger. Let me tell you. Is that loving you? Is that taking care of you? You eat well. You sleep well. You don't even drink common water. Psalm 35. Thank you, Brother Dan. Common water that is nutritious for your body and practically almost free of charge. You don't drink. But you want to go to the bathroom. When your kidney start having problems, you say, I know the people now throw something on me. Water. Water. That's what you're supposed to drink. You don't drink. You say, I'm too busy to drink. Oh, I don't want to drink because it make me go to the bathroom. Isn't that the plan? To filter your body? You don't drink. You don't eat right. You say, I'm eating on the go. I'm too busy. I got to do my double. You're doing double, but by the time you get home, you're not enjoying the money. Because you're not taking care of you. Adapt some habits that is loving yourself.
Yes, yes.
Please. Don't take everybody trouble and put on your hair and carry it around. You can't carry it.
You have to take care of
You
yourself first.
cannot. You
If
got to
you
take
don't,
care of you.
You won't be able to help the next person.
So true. Don't lie to nobody. Don't promise them what you don't have. That will cause you sleepless night. The heart is waiting, but the hand is not there. Tell them the truth.
Tell them the truth.
I want to, but I can't right now. Simple. Whatever they would think or say that left with them, they will have the sleepless night, not you. Because what you just did, you clear your conscience. If you got it, give it. You will feel good. How many times do you go in the street and just smile so somebody can smile back at you? Intentionally smile.
And
How
you know,
many times?
it takes less muscles to smile than to frown. Me, I'm the queen of smiling.
32. Because you never know what somebody is going
Exactly,
through
and it
in
can
their
make
day.
their day.
And just a smile from you shows them that they are existing on this earth. Maybe that person was about to take their life because they just can't handle it.
Right?
They don't
And
have no
it
good
makes you
coping skill.
approachable.
But you walk in, you smile, hey, how you doing?
And that person said, did she just say hi to me?
Yes.
She sees me. But you just going about your way. You just doing you. But do you know what it means to the person? Think about this life.
Yes.
Reconsider your choices in life. Take a day. Don't go on no social media. Don't go on no cell phone. Just lay on the floor with your head up in the air and just close your eyes. Don't think. Don't think. Just lay there. Just lay there. How many times do you do that? They give you small minutes, start playing. One thing, when I wake up, this what? Why? Why? Why do we do that all the time? We need to learn to live. Some of us not living. We are not living.
We're just
We're
existing.
just existing.
You
The great
cannot
God put us on the
exist.
great earth. When you wake up some morning, you smell the flowers. You like, the earth is beautiful indeed, no matter what anybody say. But yeah, you there. Yeah, you there. Yeah, you sitting right there, worry about the things that you can't fix. Why? Why? Self-love.
It's very important.
Very, 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 very important.
So the first thing we said is you love the man above, and then you have to love yourself. You have to know you.
Yes.
And take care of you and be a better you. Love yourself in order to be better to love someone else.
You can't give what you don't have.
You cannot.
Just know it in the back of your mind. I love him so much, he left me. Did you love yourself?
That's it.
Remember, you are a gift. If God say you are the apple of his eye,
yes.
and he's concerned about every strand of hair on your head, what? Anybody not love you that they lost? Because God loves you. God loves you. The Alpha, the Omega, the beginning, the end. He said, I formed you in your mother's womb. I knew
He
you.
knew you.
How you will come on the side here on the shakaboke dirt? Then you start acting like you're nobody. Take your time. Take your time.
Yes, I jotted down. Your singleness is the foundation of all relationships.
Yes.
You have to get to know yourself. And your most important relationship is not interpersonal relationship.
Nope.
It is intrapersonal relationship. No, I have it. Yes, it's not interpersonal. Interpersonal relationship is the relationship with other people.
I love this one. Look at that.
Intrapersonal relationship is the relationship with yourself. What did he say?
No one can make you feel inferior without your consent.
So true, my brother. So true.
You can only give power to people that will take power from you.
That's it.
Nobody can say what you did not authorize them
To
to.
say no.
Opinion, that's why they call it opinion, and it's not a fact. People can have their opinion. They're entitled to it. If they like, they can smoke it. But whatever they can do is lie on you. Hello, my caller.
Hello.
You are live on the show. Please go ahead and add to this self-love.
Thank you so much. This is Brother Ben calling from Detroit, Michigan.
Hi, Brother Dan.
Thank you, Brother
so
Dan.
much.
Welcome.
Yes, man. Yes, Professor. Yes. Yeah, this is an amazing topic. I just started. I had to step back and come back in the office and just talk for a minute. I honestly believe some of us we don't really take time to really observe that word, self-love. You know, a lot of people ignore it until it's to the real.
Yes.
Until they hit the hospital bed, until they get diagnosis, until the doctor starts saying different things, you know. Earlier this year, where it was last year, I started thinking about it. Matter of fact, it's not thinking. The Lord began to whisper to me,
Okay.
take time for yourself. Take time for yourself. But I'm at the person where I'm praying, I'm fasting, I'm working full time. I'm working anywhere from 72 to 76 hours a week, 80 hours a week, and I'm doing all this coming on social media. And in January, I just fell, 3 days in the house, blood pressure, everything just going crazy with me. And sometimes the people would say it's demonic, and I sat back for a while. Once I began to pray about it, Lord began to warn me. He told me, he said, I told you to sit there. I told you to sit there. Sit there. From that time, from January till now, I started observing certain things in my life, certain trends, like I was pouring in people too much and not allowing people to pour in me.
Yes. You're giving, you're feeding, and you are hungry and empty.
Yes, I think I was on overdrive, some of us who grew up being self-medicated. We don't see the pain, through the suffering, through the oppression, the depression. We keep moving because we have faith, we are men of God, we can take this burden. But at the end of the day, I find that I wasn't taking care of myself. I was picking up people's calls. I was sponsoring people, sponsoring ministry, sending money for college, feeding this, feeding that, but I never really took the time. I mean, I still walk around smiling. I love my wife, love my children, and I felt like I was doing everything a man should. And sometimes I honestly believe the reason why we ignore the word self-love is because some of us, we started late in life.
Okay.
Earlier in our life, there were so many battles, so many trials and tribulations, and now we are up here, we're trying to catch up. So the thing called self-love, the word called self-love, we don't know it. We ignore it until we come crashing there. So this is an amazing topic,
Yes.
This is an amazing topic. It's really amazing topic, and I believe when you said something about when was the last time you truly lied down, Today I was at the gym earlier today and I was doing sit-ups and I lie on the floor and look in the sky. I saw the light for the first time in a long time.
Yes.
I never lie like that to look in the sky.
Right.
Yep.
And it felt so good that my back was on the ground.
Yes.
I said, man, this is so humbling. This is so humbling.
Yeah.
And I believe, what you said, Professor, it relaxed me. I was at Sam earlier after the gym. I went to pick up some grocery and some links for my wife. And a little walk up to me. She said, "It's okay to smile." I was thinking about something. A lot of people put a lot of pressure on me. And the lady said, "It's okay to smile." When I smile, she looked in my eyes. She said, "Are you a preacher?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, "That's why. Keep smiling."
Yes. Yes. And when you're laying on the ground flat, your back is on the floor, but your back is not against the wall.
Right. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a different feeling. I'm telling you, it's a different feeling.
Yeah.
But we can even give ourselves a chance in this life to even read one scripture a day. Look at all these scriptures in the Bible, just one a day, one.
Yeah, I believe too, again, like I said, people are trying to, like you said it, people are trying to fix the things they didn't call themselves to do. I honestly believe a lot of people need to go back to the drawing board and include themselves in the plan.
Yes.
What people do, they plan for people, we plan for marriage, we plan for our children, we plan for family, but at the end of the day, when was the last time you ever went and bought yourself something good? When was the last time you ever took the time to just walk into your neighborhood? I've been in my neighborhood for 7 years. Everybody know my name. I don't know their name.
Yes.
So I started walking around there. I started walking around. It's so refreshing, connecting.
Yes.
Some people are so tied down with life pressure, we don't even connect with people.
We don't
one
nowadays.
of the greatest self-love I ever had in my life, and I did this deliberately. That's when I started finding out that I was anointed. I always knew there was something about me, but once I started looking deep into things that I'm not doing for myself, I found out there was a gift hidden underneath everything I was doing. So thank you for the topic.
Brother Dan, please, before you go, please educate us on blessed are the poor in spirit, because some people taking it a whole
Oh,
different way.
Yes.
People taking a whole different way.
Yeah.
I think there's people-
They're
I
not
think
praying,
there's people-
they're not fasting, they're not going to church, but they won't be poor so they can see God. Now by force, by fire.
I think it's the perception. This mindset things have to change. Sometimes when we say these things, a lot of people say, "Oh, don't bring prosperity and don't bring this here." Blessed are the poor in spirit because they want to inherit the kingdom of God and all that. And sometimes I always tell people, I want what's coming to you too and mine too. If you don't want it. Usually that's what I tell people, because when we talk about the poor in spirit, a lot of people don't know what it truly means to be poor in the spirit. Poor in the spirit means to be broken, busted, and disgusted. A lot of people don't understand it.
No.
I think if we have a knowledge of heaven, we will understand that heaven is so joyful than earth. I think we don't have an understanding because we don't read the Bible, like you said, Professor. We don't read the Bible. We don't understand God's system or God's ways of doing things. And I saw the text in the Bible that blew my mind, that the wealthy will loan to the poor. And sometimes it kind of gets to me when we don't understand that text. I've been hearing that for a long time. That blessed are the poor in spirit, for they will inherit the kingdom of God. The people, their concept of understanding there. It's just like the rich man and what's that?
Lazarus.
Not the rich man and Lazarus. And it was a story about the rich man that the camel cannot go.
Yes. Through the eye of the needle. Yeah.
The needle.
Yes.
That text.
Yes.
A lot of people don't understand what that text means. It just intertwined to what you just said. A lot of people don't understand what that text means. In army, during those days in battle, people will use a pathway to get to the camp. And that pathway is called the eyes of the needle. The king's men, the rich men, won't humble themselves because they used to sit on the camel. So they won't humble themselves to go through that pathway. So the Bible was trying to say, in this season of your life, until you can humble yourself and get to the lowest place, there's a high possibility you will inherit the kingdom of God.
Thank you, Brother Dan. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Y'all please hear it, though. Y'all please hear it, because some of y'all really make this Christianity bad because you don't understand it. Some people get in there, no understanding, and they just tie their head and they start moving. Can you please find out the facts before you start doing stuff? Because we the Christian make people run away from Christianity. We become so holy, even God said can make it with us. He got to tell man, take your time, beg you please. Yeah, we become holier than thou. Everybody else look like they're doing wrong. We are the one doing right. So now your work will go to heaven. You'll leave everybody here. I thought he said that the mission was to go all into the world and bring all the souls. Don't leave none behind. But you dress now, you tie your hair, you hold your power, you say you won't deal with anybody on the earth because all of us, you are going. Leave us here. Who will bring us? I thought it was for the lost souls at all costs. Not one should be left behind. But the way we're taking it now is different. You need to understand everything in life on the simplest level. Then you will apply it to yourself. Or else you're looking for your own trouble. Some of you can't even tell the last time you took your shoes off and walk on the dirt. Do you know what that does to your body? It balances the electrical currents in your body. It pulls gravity when you stand on the dirt with your bare feet. Somebody else said, no, I can't do it. I will catch something. What do you will catch? That's not already in the air. Life is really, really simple. It depends on what side you're standing to look.
Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
If you know how to cook, learn to cook. If the food don't taste good, eat it. That you cook it. If you don't know how to sew something and put it on the dog, let the dog be upset with you. Just do something that makes you feel good, even if you don't know how. At the end of the day, you did it. Don't criticize yourself. Uplift yourself. Tell yourself, I didn't get it right, I will try again. But some of us, we beat ourselves down so good until nobody can even lift us up. Stop it. Stop it. Take your time to smell the roses. Take your time to tell somebody how they really look. Don't be jealous. Why she always fixing your hair because she get fully? Just tell her hair is nice. I know. We work ourselves up for the things that are not important. And the ones that we don't. You get to the age of 50 and above, makeup. It's allowed. Say the things that make you think somebody else will feel good. You're beautiful. Keep moving. Whether they see themselves or not, they will have to think about it, because you know words, they are very powerful.
Very powerful.
And once they are released into the atmosphere, someone picks it up.
And
It don't linger.
It doesn't get rotten.
No, it don't.
No. So
No, it
you
don't.
have to be mindful with what you say.
Yes.
There's power in the tongue. So be careful what you speak out there.
Carry your lunch enough to share. Don't eat it all by yourself. That you cook it to your house. Carry your lunch and share it. Yeah. Go through your closet. The clothes that you haven't worn for the last 2 years. Oh yeah, you will not lose weight. Go give it away.
Give it away.
Let somebody else wear it. I keep it that one where I lose weight. You're not losing weight. It's just going up now. You living on hope. Oh yeah, go get it closer away. Let somebody else wear it and look nice. And you see yourself like, yeah, you look nice in that. Yes. You just keeping it every day. You stacking it. Then when you're working hard or somewhere again, might be 2 years now. You working hard. You can't get in the clothes. Stop it. Start with the simplest thing. Sleep. Eat in moderation. Take a long, nice bath. Lay in a tub of water and sing, even if you can't sing. When you come out of there, you feel like you're in heaven. Some people say, I can't afford it. Get a massage. Tell your better half to get you a massage. If you don't have better half, tell the dog to walk on your back. It can massage you. But do something for you. For you. Please do not confuse self-love with selfishness.
No.
Please do
don't.
not. Because some people, I won't be selfish. Baby, in life, you better be selfish sometime, or else your tail will become very short. You see what happened to deer? Can't hurt. Get nanny go short tail. You don't kill yourself for nobody, because nobody's going to die for you. Jesus already came and did it. That part is settled. Nobody's going to die for you again. I don't care how much they love you.
No
they
one.
wouldn't.
So you better make it right.
Body, mind, and soul. Where are you? Do you even know your space? Do you even know your space? Do you ever just sit and reflect or reminisce on the good things in your life? Are you grateful every day for one thing, or you the complainer? Just to wake up in the morning and air still going through your lungs, and you don't need no nasal cannula.
Yeah.
That's a blessing. That's a blessing. You know what it's like to feel that you cannot breathe? It's scary.
It's scary. And if you want to know how scary it is, take a straw, pinch that straw, and then try to breathe through it.
Yep.
That's when you will really know how what it feels like when you cannot put air into your lungs or breathe it out. You know, I jotted down, with self-love, you have to set boundaries.
Yes.
You have to set limits. Because if you don't, people will walk all over you.
All over you. Yep. 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 You have to love yourself. When you're loving yourself, other people can see that, okay, this is how the person wants to be treated.
Yes. So with self-love, you have to discover yourself. You have to discover who you are. If you don't know who you are, how do you expect me to know who you are?
And it's a journey you have to go on it, because there are things about yourself that you
You
don't
don't
know
know.
yet. There are things about you don't know. All the likes and dislikes, you think you know it, you don't. Until
don't.
it happened, you don't know you didn't like it or you like it.
Yes.
Work on you.
And don't be afraid to speak out and say, I don't like this.
Don't be afraid to say no. Don't be afraid to say yes.
It's okay to say no.
Life is a race. Take it.
And sometimes you have to say no.
Yeah, sometimes you have to say no. Ooh, you have to say no sometimes.
Does it mean that you're mean? Does it mean that you're selfish? If you know within yourself that you are not those characters, it doesn't matter what they think.
Yep. And it's not what you say. It's how you
It's
say
how
it.
you say it.
It's how you say it.
But then again, that's where you have to be truthful to yourself, that people know that when you say it, when you say yes, it is yes. When you say no, it is no.
Yep. You know, some people just breeze through life. They never take into account values, beliefs, integrity. These little things, they just overlooked it, and they just keep going through life. But those things are very important to your
yes.
character.
My character
They
is
speak
worth
to your
more than $1
character
million.
in every way, shape, and form.
Yes. You cannot buy my character. You cannot buy my reputation. No. No. It is worth more to me than any amount of money.
Call your mom. If you haven't talked to your parents in a while, call them. Say hello. I miss hearing your voices. Things haven't been okay, but I'm alive. Call them.
Yes.
People who you hurt or people who hurt you, don't never take nobody burden.
No.
Somebody do you wrong, they're trying to make you get trash on your head. Say it's okay, I forgive you. Because you know what?
No.
They take the trash.
Yes.
When you forgive them, they will carry the trash.
That's it. With you have to not keep malice.
Nobody is big enough for that.
And
Trust
with
me.
that, you have to be able to let go. You have to be able to forgive. Look, I used to be one of those people that if you do something to me, I will just break away and that's it. I'm done. It's like you don't exist. But then if I call myself a Christian, how can I say I'm a Christian
Yep.
and then I say that, I can't forgive?
I can't forgive somebody the thing that did to me. I would never.
Yes.
We say forget or we say forgive.
Forgive.
Because you know what happens? The first step is telling that person, I forgive you. The rest of it will come from your own actions, because your mouth will
expect them
speak out of the abundance
if they
of your heart.
accept it or not, that's up to them. You've done your part.
Yep.
You've done your part.
Yep.
But don't walk around with unforgiveness. You are carrying that burden.
It's a
and
cancer.
You are holding on to your blessings.
Mama, it is cancer. You hear everything pass around. I don't want that cancer. Our own self cause some of the cancer in our life.
And sometimes we hold malice. That person's not even thinking about you. That
Mama,
when you see the person,
your heart start beating.
Yes.
Your
And that
heart
person don't even
start
have you on their
beating.
mind. They don't even know. Stop it.
Tell me how powerful it is. If it can control
Stop
your
it.
very body organs.
Yes.
When they're not in your body, you find you doing it. By the time you see the
You
person,
see
your
them, your
heart
heart
start
start
beating.
beating.
What?
No.
Wash yourself.
If that happens to you, something is wrong, especially if the person didn't do anything to you.
Yeah. Or you think they did something, but you haven't told
You
them.
haven't talked to them.
Because sometimes they don't even know what they did to you. And you're carrying all this bundle of waste in your basket. And one fine day you decide to tell them, say, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't know I did that.
Yeah.
How do you feel? After having malice for 12 years.
I am not carrying
And the person
nobody
don't
Kinja.
even know.
I got enough Kinja right here. So no.
If you've never made a budget before, it doesn't matter how much you earn. Make a budget.
Yes.
Just see how the money coming and how the money is going.
And the first thing you should do when you get paid, pay yourself first. The bill will always be there.
They call it Uncle Sam.
You have to have that emergency funds. Even if it's $10, $20, look, that $10 adds up.
That is so true.
Pay yourself first.
Yep.
And don't wait to say, if you have a project to do, don't wait to say, oh, I have to have this lump sum of money
Put it off.
to start. No.
Put it off.
If you
Can
got
you imagine
50
that?
started, that will give you the motivation to carry on. This is all self-love. And with self-love, you have to know your self-worth.
Hey.
You have to know your value. If you don't value yourself, no one else will value you.
So true.
And then that's when you depend on other people.
All through the day, go in the bathroom and check yourself.
Yes.
Sitting and how is your attitude?
Yes.
Is it still on point? How do you feel? Are you okay? Do you feel overwhelmed? Do you feel talk to yourself in the mirror. Talk to yourself.
You have to
And
give
don't
yourself
lie
some
to yourself.
affirmations.
Do not lie to yourself. If you're not
If you
in a
lie to
good
yourself,
place,
then you
say
have a
I'm not in a
problem.
good place. That's when you go seek somebody else to talk to. Because you got to recognize it and identify it. Some people can put on a face.
And let me tell you something. If you have friends in your circle and you are doing something wrong and they are agreeing with you, they are not your friends.
Cut them off. Cut all of them off.
If they cannot tell you the truth and tell you, hey, this thing that you did, it is not nice, I will still be your friend, but what you did is not nice, you don't need them.
Yes.
That is part of self-love.
And let me tell you one thing that can really deal with us at the end of the day, and we get stressed, or our neck start to be tense and everything. When things start to happen from the time you wake up, you don't check in. You don't clear it. You let it build up. By the time evening come, you know how much you got? Then all your neck
Yes.
start feeling that somebody got a weight on your shoulder. The tenseness is in your muscle now because you're stressed out.
Yes.
You're not checking yourself every so often during the day, seeing how you're keeping up. You know, you just going. Don't just go. Check in. Remember, it's yourself. If you don't take care of yourself, ain't nobody gonna take care of themselves for you.
And that's when every little thing will set you off.
Yes. The thing that don't make nobody mad will make you
It will
mad.
make you
I
mad.
don't even know why you keep walking up and down. What is that gonna do with you? But you're mad for something else. Misplaced aggression. Start to transfer those energy because it's negative energy. It's looking for a place to go. And if you got it, you won't dump it on somebody. That's why we say kill them with kindness, because you don't want to accept anybody trash. They dump it, you say, hi baby, I'm so sorry, whatever I've done wrong. I'm sorry. Then they start thinking, why she always saying sorry? Don't worry about it. I get rid of my trash. If you want to pick it up, you pick it up.
That's it. Look, I wrote down, if I love me and you don't love me,
You're
I
in
still
trouble.
love me. So if you take your love away, guess what? You can take it away.
Yep.
At the end of the day, I will still love me.
Yep.
So you have to love yourself.
You have to. And loving yourself is a whole big package. Not just how you dress to come out in the street for us to see you.
No.
Oh, she really can take care of herself.
That's
No,
just the
that's not it.
exterior. No, you
That's
have
the
to
exterior.
take care of the inside.
There's an emotional part you have to check with. All this you looking, are you feeling? Because you can look and you don't feel it.
No. The clothes does not make the person. It's the person that is wearing the clothes.
Yeah. Go for a walk. Just walk. Don't think about anything. Just go for a walk. Some of you live in neighbors who you never even walked in a neighborhood before. If you don't want to be bothered on your walk, put a headphone on your ear, listen to the music, and just keep walking. It's a me time. Look, you have to make an appointment every day with yourself.
Yourself, yes.
And you keep your appointment. This is my time. This is a me time.
Yes.
When you sit there and do nothing, you don't even think on your me time. Don't plan nothing. Don't think about nothing. Just be you. Because it's me time. You can't go on me time and start thinking about other things. No. It doesn't work that way. On me time is a 5 or 10 minute break from the world. It's just you. Yes. All about you. You just lay there and take a deep breath and slowly let it out.
Yes.
That's a me time.
Let out that steam.
And you need a couple of those in the 24 hours to reset and put you back on track. Or else, at the end of the day, woosah is what you will be saying. Because you will be so late and you don't even know how you got there. Because you were not checking in with yourself all through the day. People will bring at you and take from you. At the end of the day, if you're not careful, you're too empty. You need to be replenished. Or you not collect so much, now it's hindering you. Because some people know how to give you trash. Oh, they can't hesitate to tell you all the things that are not working in their life. And they just bring it and dump it on you. Why are you sitting out there receiving that stuff? We say, I don't want to hear it. And you walk away. I don't want to hear it. Not all the time you're in the mood to be a counselor. If that this not the day you're feeling it, don't feel offended that you will offend somebody.
No.
Take care of yourself. Tell them, you know what? Let's talk about this another time. Right now, there's something I'm working on. And clear yourself from there. It's your space. Not every day your body, mind, and soul is in the mood to collect. Because if you don't have enough to give, you will deplete. And that's not good. That's not good. Even Jesus, as the Lord, he took time out. He rested. So you don't rest. Just keep carrying on because you're a magic mountain. You're just moving. Men moving, men dropping. Before you look, when that body break down on you, that inside hospital will replenish you with water. Water will give you IV fluid. Because you can't take your time to drink it, we'll put it in your vein.
That's true.
Don't do that.
And another thing we do, don't go into a relationship looking for love. No. You go in a relationship looking to share your love. So you have to love yourself first. It all goes back to self-love. And that's the mistake some of us make.
Yeah. And if you bad lucky, you get with somebody who don't love themselves. And you don't love yourself, it's a disaster. But if you love yourself and that person don't love themselves, you can withstand what's coming because you are settled in yourself.
You are.
Nobody can shake you.
And that's where you can set the boundaries and you can set limits and you will not tolerate things.
Yep. Yep. We all have different backgrounds. We all have different upbringing. But you can still learn.
Yes.
You can never stop learning. Start to learn new habits
you learn every
for
day.
self-love.
Every day.
If you will meditate in the daytime, if you will find a quiet moment, if you will start setting dates with yourself, if you will start to calculate your money, keep 5 cents every time you take pay, do something that will matter to you.
Educate yourself. I'm not talking about academics. Educate yourself. Go on YouTube. Search things. Read books. Look, books, they will take you afar.
You know what I read today? It said, tell your darkest secret to your dog because they will never talk. They only bark. You know it gotta be bad if the dog is barking at it, but the dog will never tell nobody. You know? Some things you have been believing for a very long time, they're not really true. Investigate it. If it is not working, let it go.
Yes. You know, I was reading something and it said your network, not net worth, your network of people is worth more than $1 million.
Yep. And that's the truth.
It is the truth.
That is the truth, Fasia.
Yes.
Some people come in your life.
That
Just knowing
man,
they become
can
so stressful, you
they
can end up in
change
hospital and pay money.
Yes, and or some people can come in your life and they can change the trajectory of your life.
Yes.
You
Yes.
need and you need to acquaint yourself with people that will take you
To
at
your
a
next-
notch
Yes.
a notch higher.
Yes. The level you want to go, that the friends you go into.
Exactly.
Some people can say, "Oh, because you this way now, you won't be friends." That's not,
Not
it.
that.
That's
It's not
not
that.
it. If I'm upgrading, I'm upgrading.
Yes.
If you still love me that much, you better upgrade. Let's go.
We're not saying to get rid of the friends you've had before, but try to include people that if you call them to ask them a question, they will give you a sound answer,
Yep.
you know? And sometimes it's not that I don't know the answer, but I want to see where, especially in a relationship,
Yep.
it's not that I don't know the answer, but I want to see what you are going to say, what you are going to bring.
Yep.
Now, if you tell me some foolishness, then I'm like, okay, I know this is not going to go far.
And you know one funny thing? Some of us have not reverted back to those things we did when we were young. We play hashcaps. We dance. We jump rope. We got on the swing. Some adults had never gotten on the swing since they taught themselves as adults. They don't play no more. What's wrong?
Look, when
What's
we
wrong?
get together, it is like we were in junior high. When our circle, the little circle that we have,
We will
There's
laugh
never
the
a dull
whole
moment.
time. Everything
I'm
is
telling
funny.
you, yes,
Because
And
we purposefully find
we
it
tell
fun.
each other the truth. If she's doing wrong, we'll tell her. She won't like it, but we will tell her, and vice versa.
Yep.
That's what you call true friends.
Yep.
And those are the people you want to be in your circle. Not someone that is agreeing with you when you're doing wrong. No.
Or somebody that just want to see the lesser of you and is promoting you into the worst
Exactly,
position.
in the wrong place. Yes. Yeah.
Some people say, "Oh, I can't tell when last I did this." Go do it.
Go do it.
Go do it. Go to the movies by yourself. Nobody to go with you. Go there by yourself. Buy your popcorn and laugh.
No, I love being alone. I do. And sometimes people take that, they misconstrue it and say, she's proud. That is just my nature.
I
I'm
want
a
to go to the
homebody.
mall and just walk
Yes.
around and smell different fragrance. And the one that I like may finally make
I
it home
have
with
no
me.
problem doing things by myself. That's just who I am. Even my aunt used to, you can get out of the house, go somewhere. That's just me.
Yeah.
They all know me. This one, she used to walk up a woman.
I know. Always out there. We are the one for the victory in the war. We are here, you know. So then one of the nurses, they text in at the hospital. She told me, she said, "I bet your students, they'll love you because you're so laid back." I said, "Maybe I don't do stress, though." My students call me in the morning too. "I'm feeling well." I said, "I'll see you next week. Take care of yourself." All I won't call, "I'm not feeling well. Take care of yourself. I will see you next week." No stress. Life is too simple.
So true.
If you sit there and you create your own calamity, it will come after
They will
you.
come after you. Yes.
Don't do it, oh. Don't do it. Wrinkles not for joke. When they come, they don't want to leave. They don't pay bills that free of charge. They will not leave. They will stay there. So don't get them to come. Enjoy your life. Simple as it is. Take
Money
your
is not
time to
everything.
inhale,
Yes.
deep breathe, stay long showers. Love yourself. Come out of the shower. Lay down in your bed and sleep. Not lay down in the bed and think.
Every chance you get some rest.
Get some rest. Put that body to rest so it can get her revived and ready to go. Please. If God love you, you gotta love yourself.
Yes.
You got to. Don't let nobody put you down. Nobody's better than you. The last time I checked, he created all equal. He said male and female, he created them both.
What did Philip say? What did he say? He said
He gave nobody the authority
to make him feel
make you feel
inferior.
inferior.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. No one can make you feel. Yes.
You have to know your self-worth.
You sitting there, everybody just dropping on you like, I don't even know why. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it. Let
And
them take it back with them.
If you have problem with self-esteem, low self-esteem, start talking to yourself.
Yes.
Giving yourself positive affirmations.
Yes.
Write some positive things on post-it
Put
notes.
it, yeah,
and
put it in
on your
places you
mirror.
can see it.
Today
I am bigger than
beautiful.
this.
Today
I am
will do
beautiful.
this.
Yes.
Speak some positive vibes in your life.
Look, I'm one person in America that say you're too cocky. If you tell me, say, oh, you're so beautiful, I don't say thank you. I tell you I know. Because I know. Yeah, they say, wow, that's a lot. But that's the truth.
It's the truth.
You just affirming to me
Yeah.
what I already know. I'm not taking it because it's the first time I'm hearing it. Thank you means, oh, I just received it. No, I know.
Yes.
So what else can you come with?
It's the same as if someone says, I love you. Ask them, do you love you? Because if you don't love yourself, how can you love me?
Yeah. They say, oh, I love your hair. Baby, I love this hair so much. That's what I bought it. And you see I'm putting it on and having an attitude with it. And they be laughing. Today it's
the way
funny.
how you
But,
say it, yes.
that's how I feel. They say, wow, you are just too much. You are show off. Yes, if that's what you think I am, I can't help it. That's how I feel. Sometimes you let your feelings be felt by other people. They take from you and they run with it because
Yes.
people only want the positives. Nobody want negative. So if somebody who's not bold, when you do that to them, they're like, you know what? I'm going to start saying that from now on. Take it and use it wisely. But that's life.
I got a picture yesterday that said, people need to respect us that wear glasses because we paid to see. And it made my day. Funny to see you.
Oh, Lord. Oh, but one thing I saw on a coffee mug, I think Savannah bought a coffee mug, he said, don't respect people who drink coffee, especially if they haven't had a cup in the morning. Because nothing good will come out of them. They didn't drink their coffee yet. But yes, in everything, trying to find the laughter.
Love yourself.
Laugh often, love much, and live well.
Yes.
That's how it look like. Self-love.
Yes. Know love, give love, and show love.
Yes.
Because God
Is
is
love.
love. Yes.
And it doesn't matter what you're going through.
Or what you have been through.
Thank God
It's
is
fabulous.
fabulous. Thank you for joining us for another
Yes.
evening of Thank God is Fabulous. And that's the message for today. Self-love. Please take it, apply it to your everyday life. Start a routine. You don't owe nobody. You're not too old to learn. You can change your life today and change your lifestyle.
Yes.
And tomorrow, you will thank yourself for it. All right?
Yes.
So have a good evening.
Have a great weekend. Be safe.
Be safe
And
and
see
spread
you
the
next
love.
week.
Liberians, election people, eat well, sleep well. Don't worry about it. We're happy when you're happy. Okay? Don't stress yourself. You already cast your vote. That's how it's looking. All right. Have a good evening.
Good night.